All right, I think we need to talk about this Andrew Tate deplatforming, but we have to use some nuance here. And there will be people that see this video and are like, "Oh my God, the neckbeard is defending him." Oh, of course. That's fine. They don't want to hear what I have to say anyway. I am also well read about his past. I have seen videos that are shocking and not okay. Him raising his hand to women in an irrefutable way. Now, I don't know if that's something they're into and that there's mutual consent for that. To pretend that that isn't a thing would be absurd. But I also don't know that that's an excuse for it. Okay. He says I was playing a character. I don't really know or care because it doesn't matter. Why doesn't it matter? It's because that's not the standard of deplatforming people online. Just because somebody put their hands on somebody, they generally don't get deplatformed, do they? These videos, what we know about this guy has been out there forever. And only now, after a concerted effort, was he deplatformed. That and that alone is what I'm concerned with. I'm not an Andrew Tate fan. I don't consume his content. The fact of the matter is, there are some things that he says that are outright heinous. However, there are things that he says that are absolutely true. And he has a gigantic audience. 100,000 people, or like more than 100,000 people paying $50 a month to be one of his paid members. I don't agree with his opinion on women. I don't think women are property. I don't think that you should be putting your hands on them. I don't think that they need to be corrected in that manner. So no, I am not standing Andrew Tate. But what I am standing is freedom of speech and equal enforcement of terms of service. Okay, this is a guy that has been banned from Facebook and Instagram and now TikTok in the last couple of hours, a couple of days or so, in a very clearly coordinated effort. Okay, Instagram and Facebook, yes, same company. TikTok, not the same company. I believe he's still active on YouTube. This is also a guy who was banned by Stripe, okay, which is a credit card processing company. This is a problem when we have monopolies in our financial system. When a company like Stripe wants to make sure that your business is crippled because they don't like the things that you do, it's very easy for them to do it because there's only one or two payment processors on the entire planet. This is why people need to understand crypto and other ways to pay and make transactions. There needs to be a secondary economy because this one's controlled by about a half dozen people. That's concerning to me. The fact that there wasn't some new video that came out that suddenly made this all bad proves that this was essentially a canceling, a coordinated big tech canceling. I don't care how many flashy headlines you can have. Misogynist influencer removed from TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Okay, why? Did he recently look again? You have all these people out there that saying, "Oh, he's a trafficker. I'm sure of it. I know he is." Okay. He's been convicted of that. No, he has not. He has been, however, raided several times, and things obviously don't look good. There's also the fact that he moved to Romania so that it was more difficult. Again, if I'm going to use the standard of people say he committed a crime, so therefore he's guilty, I mean, that's insanity. You just can't do that. That's not how civilized people work. Now, losers on the internet who are fine deplatforming people, that's how they work. But again, they have, the webcam stuff, and it was, again, not great. But all of this stuff has happened over time. And only now, suddenly, where you have like teachers writing these articles saying like, Oh, it's here like this one. In the wave of toxic masculinity mascots like Andrew Tate, is it dangerous to society? No, unfortunately, in my opinion, these like pickup artists, red pillars, they've gone by many different names over the years. Alpha male programs, they are now required by society. You know why that is? It's because men are constantly being told that they share blame in everything on the planet. We're being told that being masculine is toxic. We're being told, and that it's just not true. Okay, and you can be masculine. It's in our blood to want to protect our family. I watched a debate between him and XQC, and it was absolutely embarrassing for XQC, where he said, "Oh, if I was upstairs with my girlfriend and I heard somebody breaking in downstairs, I would just hide upstairs." Like, there's a reason that when, whether you would actually do it or not, no man is like really connecting with that. I would just hide and let whatever happened to my wife or girlfriend. That's not, most men, almost all men would be like, no, I'm going downstairs immediately, even if they would, lose their gumption in that moment. So there's a whole wave of these beta males that the like society, the mainstream media keeps telling men, hey man, this Hollywood star wore a dress to a movie premiere. It's so stunning and brave. Men are being told that there's a 5,000 micro pronouns or neo pronouns that they're supposed. This is not what men feel. Men feel masculine, and they will gravitate because this is how they feel inside. And when you have all these people saying, well, men should be, more feminine, and men should be more, give more beta male energy. Oh, being beta is actually the new alpha. No, it isn't. It's all fake propaganda. The fact that this dude had like close to 130,000 people paying him $50 a month proves my point. The fact that they banned him from everything. In fact, I believe TikTok is banning any videos even containing him. You see this on August 20th. There was about a 500 coordinated articles on over last week. Andrew Tate is a new virus in our schools. Why? Because young boys and young men are not seeing there are very few masculine figures out there anymore. Even our superheroes are getting, feminized and degraded. Look what they do to Thor and Hulk, right? Mocked, called stupid, the butt of all the jokes. They take all the risk and they're still mocked, right? This is why guys like Andrew Tate will always exist. This is why, he says stuff. He says things. There's a point here in this video that he makes. He's talking about the coof and how he took a public plane and everyone was forced to wear masks and all this stuff. Then he took a private plane and there were no masks. And he makes the point that the coof is a poor person thing. The rich people never really changed their lives. And that was true. I mean, there's a lot of truth bombs that he'll drop. But also, he does say some heinous stuff. That said, I am very concerned of the moving goalpost of the standard of what it takes to ban people. I know it's so easy. And if you've made it this far in the video, I do appreciate you hearing me out. I am not saying that this guy is, a prophet, or that I would pay him money for his course, or that I'm just saying that the best disinfectant for bad information is sunlight. And when you push people down into the sewers, they don't actually go away. And the fact that his videos will still find their way online and people will still find it, and it will not silence him. What you need is people willing to battle intellectually in public manners. You need people debunking his videos. You need people debating him who are better equipped than people like XQC, who exudes beta energy and just could never keep up with him. And you need people that can hold his feet to the fire about certain things that have happened. I don't understand why people continue to laud and support these type of bannings simply because the guy is bad. Oh, I don't like the guy. I don't like the bad guy. Okay, don't watch his videos. I don't understand why that's so hard. Now he's closed his Hustlers University affiliate marketing program that helped him go viral a day after he was banned on Meta. My assumption is that more information will come down that he was probably banned from whatever platform he was using that. There are articles where, his house was raided and there are all sorts of no convictions. Now, is he paying off the cops I don't know, but I do know that Facebook doesn't know that. Meta doesn't know that. TikTok doesn't know that. Stripe credit card processing didn't know that. So these are just allegations. If the guy gets convicted of it, okay, we can talk about that. If he broke specific, a lot of people are bringing up the private platform. Okay, what terms of service did he break? When did he break it? Sure seems awfully suspicious that all of them moved together within 72 hours to ban the guy. This should be concerning to you, regardless of whether or not you agree with his opinions, because there's more to this story that we'll never know. And that I don't really care what people say about, the things that he says. Nobody's forcing you to listen to them. If you're worried that your kids are watching his videos and they're getting a warped view of women, maybe talk to your kids and explain to them why he's wrong, instead of being like, oh, well, let's just ban all our teachers together and make sure that we demand he gets banned. I just don't ever think that that's the right way to handle anything. Now, if he's broken specific terms of service, I can't argue that on private platforms. But I do think the timing is awfully suspicious, and that people are way too quick to say, oh, this guy's just a bad guy, so it's cool that he gets deplatformed. People are way too willing to give up that kind of power to big tech, and it's really scary. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure you click that red subscribe button down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon.